perfect inbounds play there. You couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I really think that's the area they...
And the first half is now in the books. Cleveland ahead, up 11. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Here's who Jerry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Plumlee in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Tipped away. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from McCollum.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Smith. Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Davis comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 7 points in the basket from Damian Lillard. Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. The defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Here's Harkless. Kicks it out to Lillard. The second chance effort. Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Down low. Here's Love. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And the dunk by James.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Trailblazers trail by 9. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Cleveland leading by 6. To the paint. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And that one's good. 13 points here for Harkless.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for James. And Mo Williams subbed in for Jefferson. Portland also making some changes. Allen Crabbe comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Henderson for Damian Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum no good. 1:02 left to play in the third. Williams kicks to Irving. There's Mozgov. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Outside Irving for the 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving. Leonard kicks to McCollum. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Myers Leonard. And it's Aminu in for Ed Davis.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Henderson, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
McCollum, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Smith in the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's stolen by Aminu. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Plumlee, the pass to Aminu. The second chance effort. Shot's good.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around.
Plumlee with the steal. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. LeBron dishes to Smith. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trailed by 8. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. No luck. Good D by James.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he gets it to go. 24 points for Damian Lillard.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And the basket by McCollum.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
Thanks, Doris. James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
To tie it up. And it's Davis missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Shumpert passes to Thompson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Here's Love. And it's sent back by Plumlee. LeBron with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Harkless.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Irving. Plumlee with some nice D.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's James. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
The 3 ball. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
To the wing on the left. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the shot is good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Wasted no time on that one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And he gets the bucket.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Well, that's where he's been doing all of his damage, and with a couple more from out there, we'll have a real ball game on our hands here.
And he gets it to go.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams gets the bucket.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And he gets it to go. 5 seconds left in the 4th. From deep 3-point range, offline. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one. But they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin.